For obvious reasons, we love the ketogenic diet because it helps us not stress about our health or bodies and allows us to focus on life. However, when we first got started with it, we made some big-time keto mistakes. In our Keto Bootstrap program, we help hundreds of people get acclimated with the ketogenic diet, and because of this we've realized that we aren't the only ones that make mistakes when trying to get started with keto. Almost everyone makes mistakes. While mistakes usually aren't a big deal, in the keto world they can be a very bad thing mentally for you. When you get started on keto, you expect to see results because you see all of the amazing results that others are achieving and you want the same thing. When those things don't happen because of mistakes, it can be very frustrating and lead you to believe that keto just isn't for you. We think keto is for you and don't want these mistakes to hold you back. 9 common keto mistakes. It's important that you understand the basics of keto and how it works within your body. The greater your understanding of things, the less likely you are to make mistakes. However, experience is sometimes the best teacher, so you might just want to dive right into things and get started. Even if that is the case, these are the mistakes that you want to avoid. 1. Obsessing over the scale. I've lost 4 pounds in the first week of keto. This is a result that you'll often see with people that start keto, and that's a great result. The problem with reading about all of these success stories, though, is that it makes you think that all of the progress happens on the scale. It doesn't. Unfortunately, everybody's body is different, so their body is going to react differently to keto. Some people drop weight quickly while others take a bit more time. Amazingly, one thing that seems to always change for people are the measurements. It doesn't surprise us when people tell us they haven't lost much weight but they've lost an inch or 2 in key areas of their body. While you do want to track your weight when doing keto, you don't want to make it the only measure of success. Taking your measurements once a week will help you see results that the scale just can't show. 2. The wrong fats. All fats are not created equal. Because fats are the whole foundation behind keto, you want to ensure that you are consuming the right ones. What are the wrong ones? Processed fats. Examples of fats you should absolutely avoid are vegetables and seed oils. Most of the time, these are processed and going to cause you a lot more health problems like increased risk of heart disease, increased risk of cancer, and a spike in your LDL cholesterol levels. There are enough good fats in the world that you will have no problem reaching your daily fat macros. 3. Not enough fats. One of the hardest adjustments for people to make when starting keto is making sure they consume enough fats. You probably aren't used to consuming the amount of fat daily, and it can be a struggle to find foods that have the fats you need. However, on keto, if you want to lose fat, you need to consume fat, so that means hitting your daily fat macros. This is why it is vital that you meal plan, which is the next big mistake that people make. 4. Not meal planning. This is probably the biggest mistake we see from Keto Bootstrap members. The ones that don't meal plan end up falling way short of their daily macros, or end up slipping and eating stuff that knocks them out of ketosis because they're hungry. Yes, meal planning takes a bit of time and preparation, but nobody said this was going to be a walk in the park. Meal planning will not only save you a bunch of headaches and frustration, it's a great way to save money as well. When you meal plan, you know exactly what you're going to put into your body on any given day. That means you can make the right adjustments and understand what tweaks you might need to make to your diet. 5. Too much protein. Growing up, all you hear is that protein is good for you, and it is when it's not consumed in excess. The issue with protein on the ketogenic diet is that because your body is using fats as a fuel source, it only needs proteins to help maintain muscle mass. Surprisingly enough, you need much less protein than you'd expect to make this happen. When you consume more protein than your body needs, it ends up converting that protein into glucose, which in turn can raise your blood sugar levels and knock you out of ketosis. Most people have no problem reaching their protein macros because protein seems to be in everything. This is why it's important to meal plan so you understand how much protein you are putting into your body. 6. Looking for a quick fix. It's a shame it's called the ketogenic diet because the reality of the situation is that it's really a lifestyle. You don't do keto for a short period to lose weight and then go back to your old eating habits, because then you'll just discover you're back at the very beginning again. The health benefits of keto show that it's more than worth its time becoming something that you stick with for the rest of your life. If you're looking for a quick fix, then just cut out sugars from your diet. For most people, that will cause a healthy drop in weight without having to meal plan, track your macros, and other things required of you with the keto diet. 7. Comparing yourself to others. We wish that we could guarantee the exact same results for everybody on the keto diet, but that isn't the case. Your body is going to react differently than someone else. While most people share common outcomes, weight loss, more energy, etc., they can reach these outcomes at different times. Weight loss is a huge benefit of the ketogenic diet, but just because someone loses 10 pounds in 7 days, that doesn't mean you should expect the same results. There are simply too many different factors that come into play that will affect your results. Focus on you and what you need to do to succeed. The rest will take care of itself. 8. Not drinking enough water. The simple fact of the matter is that your body can't do what it's supposed to do without water. Switching to a keto lifestyle usually means drinking more water than you're used to, so this can be a huge adjustment for some people. It's important to keep a water bottle handy where you know the exact size of the container. We like to use these Camelback water bottles because having a 1L, or 33 ounces, of water around when we need it is extremely helpful. Besides freshly squeezed lemon in our water, when we want to add a bit of different flavor, we go with our favorite flavor of Mio. We usually go with the Berry Blast electrolytes version because drinking all of this water means you have to make sure you're replenishing your electrolytes. So how much water should you be drinking? The general rule of thumb is 0.5 ounces to 1 ounce of every pound of body weight. 9. Not getting enough sleep. Just like water, if you aren't getting the sleep you need, your body can't do what it needs to do. It's important that you give your body time to reset so it can tackle another day. Lack of sleep can also contribute to you slipping up and eating those dozen donuts as you look for quick energy sources. Mistakes with quick fixes. None of these mistakes are ones that you can't overcome. Even if you find yourself making some of these, that doesn't mean you've failed. We all have disrupted our journeys at one point or another, and the most important thing is that we get back on the horse and continue down them.